Come with me, everybody, as I show you how I created this 51 by 66 inch giraffe prop for the safari theme party I have. Let's do it. So I go on Adobe, I add an image is a giraffe. I go to the print option. From the print option, I'm going to click on poster. Now you can see there's two boxes there. There's a time scale, an overlap scale, and there's cut marks. There's your size currently, 11 by 17. That's entirely too small. I can't do nothing with that. So I got to make it real big. And I got to make sure I see my cut marks. So I'm going to go back to the title scale part and I'm going to up the percentage. Right now it's at 100%. I'm going to do it to about 400, 500% right now. And what you never want to do is ever hit the enter key or hit print at this step, because you're going to automatically print this out, those 24 pages. If that's not the size you're looking for, do not hit print. Just continue to up your scale and then use your mouse to click in the overlap box right there where it says overlap inch. That will up it. That will give you a preview before you actually hit the enter or print button. So for me, this is the big enough size that I was looking for. It's going to give me about 36 pages to print out. I'm going to print all that out and see how big it actually comes. So from this step is where I'm going to start laying it out on the floor so I can visualize what it looks like. If you've seen the other videos, you know when printing these things out like that, it gives you a guide. So you see right there, it starts with 1.1. So it would do 1.1 up until it gets to a 2. When it gets to a 2.1, then you know that's the second level. Forgive this, my air is blowing so hard in the house right now. It's blowing my papers away. I got to sit my lantern on it to keep it in order so I can see what I'm doing. So it will go all the way down from 1.1 all the way to however many pages you have, 4.1, 5.1, and then you go across. So that's what it looks like. So this is a step when I'm actually going to remove all of my empty pieces, like pieces I know that are just plain with no graphics on it. I remove those out the way. Why? Because I recycle them. I put them back in my printer and I know I'm going to print out more things and I'm just going to use the back of them so I'm not wasting any paper and not killing too many trees in this process. I try my best to recycle, but here's the step when I'm taping everything. Now I can tell you today, I no longer do this step. I just lay it all out on the floor and then I grab each box piece by piece and I cut them out to size and then I tape it down. Because at this step, this is like an extra step that you don't have to do. So this is just another step that I choose not to do anymore. So this is what it looked like after I cut all the pieces and I taped everything down. It's just one little small graphic piece. So from here, I'm going to glue it down on my poster board. Generous amount of Mod Podge glue that I use all around. And then from there, I'm going to cut it to size and make sure that I use my cutting board so I'm not cutting up my counter in the background. And then from there, I'm just going to use my other extra access board and I'm just going to cut a base. 2 small square pieces for the bottom and then 2 half triangles for the back. So here we are. I'm going to start using this where I can get my hot glue going. And you always want to use a generous amount of hot glue. Measure it there. Make sure it's in the center. Give a good little hot glue mount and get ready to hurry up and put it inside that hot glue so it can adhere to each side. I'm just going to use a base just to hold it up for a second while I try to get the back of my base going. And the same thing, you want to make sure that you get your hot glue. Glue that back on really fast, real fast, because that hot glue does dry up fast. And then from there, you just want to make sure you adhere more hot glue to the sides and the creases and the cracks, just so this thing doesn't move. You want to make sure it's ready for travel. Nothing moves with it at all. And it's stable. You do want a stable piece of art that you're working on. It's your work. Why not make it, to your liking? And this is what it actually is going to start looking like once you start adding all that extra hot glue to it. So from here, guys, this is what it looks like. It's not as big as the zebra as I would like. So guess what? I'm going to have to do a big one. Follow all my work as I create this party on Mary's Accessory Boutique. Follow, share, like. Love you guys. Bye.